you guys, I just finished editing this video. I was all ready to post it up, and guess what I found? My community tab is up and working. I am so happy about that. Lisa has already popped a post in there sharing her log cabin blanket with us, and the colours are gorgeous, and I can't wait for more people. I'm so excited about this. What does it do? It just means we can be together more often. I just want you all to pop a photo up there of the things you've been making. I can't wait to see them. I can't wait to like and comment. I can't wait for our other community members to see all of your works. This is really, really good news. I've been waiting for this all year, to be honest, because the YouTube people were saying it was coming. And actually, I have to thank Heidi. Heidi is another Instagram friend who is on here. I will have to look up her YouTube channel name for you because I can't think of it off the top of my head. Heidi messaged me the instructions of how I turn this function on. That was so nice of her. Again, see, just another nice and kind and thoughtful thing that so many of you do. I'm excited. All right, now I'm going to be looking at it all the time, waiting to see who puts what up. Put whatever you like on my community tab. Share, comment and like other people's work. Be inspired, be in awe. Just have so much fun with it, you guys. I'm so excited. That's just made my day. All right, I need to go and re-edit this video, add this bit in, and I will talk to you. Oh, that was Minnie. She scared me. I'll talk to you all again really soon. Bye for now. Bye. Hello everyone, my name is Jill from Gumleaf Crochet and Yarn, and I'm coming to you from Australia. It's currently the middle of the year, it's middle of winter here, which you couldn't tell. It's a really nice warm day outside, but I do enjoy the winter days to snuggle in and do lots of crochet and to be able to wear some of my crochet makes when I can, like this one. The first half of the year always flies by because I'm always looking forward to winter. So by the time it arrives in June, there's half the year gone. I'm going to have to stop doing that, aren't I? And just appreciate summer for what it is. It's also the time of the year where I look back at my New Year's resolution or my goals and see if I have actually achieved any of those or given it any more thought. So if you're like me and you like to make a resolution just for the fun of it or a goal that you'd like to achieve, take a little look back and see how you're traveling with that one. I know I have certainly been forced at times from my health. I live with a lot of chronic nerve pain and other illnesses. I've had to go back to thinking in the now and the now only to be able to get through the days in small increments. Then it's not so overwhelming. So that was my goal for the year, is to remind myself when I need to take 1 hour at a time and to still continue taking dolly steps, because lots of dolly steps build up and make a big hole. Some of us just have to do it that way. Okay, let's move on. It's well and truly time for me to do up another community creations video. Now, I thought that I'd be able to manage one of these per month, but it really hasn't happened. So I think middle of the year is a really good time to take note and take stock and share what we've been making. So I would really love it if you could send into my email. I'll pop that on a separate screen next. Photos of your temperature blanket, or any other creations that you've made with gum leaf crochet and yarns designs, and actually any work that you're really proud of, because it's a lot of fun to share it with each other, and we can ooh and ah over what people have made. And they really inspire us too, because you may see something and think, oh, I'd really like to make that you would not have seen had you have not watched the video about what other people have been making. And it's just really nice to share amongst ourselves what we have created, because we have created a community here. I've been on here for 11 months. I'm waiting for the 12 months to tick over. And over time, I've been able to get to know you all a whole lot more, even if it is just little bits at a time. It all helps. And I encourage those of you who don't comment, just if you feel like it, pop a few words in, say hi, because I really do like getting to know you. So that when I'm speaking to the camera, it's like I've got a vision of some of you that I'm actually talking to, because I really, really wanted to create the concept of it feeling like I'm near you in a room, having a chat, having a cuppa, or doing some crochet at the same time. I know that's what I love, and I wanted to produce it for all of you as well. I've been receiving some beautiful emails. I really appreciate all the likes and comments that I get on here, but those emails that people go out of their way to write, I can show Mr. Gumnuts and say, this is what it's all about. And lo and behold, they all think the same way I do. And isn't it nice when we are validated by other people who are living and thinking along the same lines as us? So thank you for those of you who go out of your way to send those special emails. They're really very important to me, and they mean a lot. And my heart inside smiles really big, bigger than my mouth when I see those. Now, I'll stop now, but you get my drift. They're really, really lovely, and I appreciate them. Thank you. Okay, I had better show you my temperature blanket. I am up to date with that as of today, as much as I can be, because the Bureau of Meteorology isn't up to date. It's always a few days behind. I am really enjoying the colours that the cool weather are bringing on. Turns out the way I did it is that summer is quite drab and winter is really pretty. So that's nice. I've been really enjoying that. It's given me a new boost to keep on going. Not that this has been a real drain or difficult. I'm just sitting there now thinking of ways that I can reduce my workload next year so that I can actually start creating more patterns for you to make, because that's what's exciting me. That's what's giving me the little bright-eyed bushy tail, big smile. Anyway, temperature blanket up to date. Next thing that needs to come up, actually I do need to do 2 more squares as the next 2 videos, are squares for the 2025 sampler blanket. Now, if you don't know about this, what I'm doing is trying to put up 4 squares a month. They are what I call gently textured. So I choose a different pattern each time and create something gently textured that we can join together at the end of the year and make a really pretty blanket. So in the meantime, we have learnt about so many new stitches. It's been wonderful. And lots of these stitches, it's great to have a video copy of, because when I'm doing them, I'm thinking, oh, I could use this stitch for a wrap or a shawl, and, you know, just get away from the plain double crochet. Don't get me wrong, I love the double crochet, probably more than I should, but I don't love it when it's in a big mass of it. if you get my drift. So there's plenty of patterns here to choose from. Look at that plain one. Plain as plain, yet it looks really nice, and that would look great in a large piece of crochet fabric, I call it. So I won't go on any further there. I've done 24, so I need to get 25 and 26 out, because I've got some ladies on Instagram who are well and truly caught up, and I'm sure they're waiting very patiently for me to get the next lot of squares up. So that's my next job. Even though I would rather continue on with the hexagon roll I'm on, because I'm actually having more fun with that than I thought I would. You'll probably remember me a few times saying that I was dreading the hexagon joining, but once I pushed myself to focus and researched it, I found that it wasn't as overwhelming as I thought, because I'm not going to choose the joining options that are overwhelming. I've been able to find other options which I like way more, and that don't require you to pull your hook out of the loop, thread it through another one, and pull the loop through every stitch of the join. The PLT, pull loop through method, that's just not going to happen here. So that causes me to look for other options that I can share with you. So what I have done, again, if you're not knowing about this hexagon series that I've been doing, I had a few little hexagons, little patterns that I made. Oh, that's coming undone. So I thought I would pop them up here. Again, they are just a gentle pattern in the center of the hexagons, and then around the outsides are all the same, plain half hexy. So I did these ones up as tutorials. Then I used the hand sewing method to join. It's a whip stitch in the back loop only, and I really, really love it. Then I wanted to show you all how to square off hexagons if you wanted to be able to have a straight border along the edge. So there's a tutorial up for this as well. It's a little bit tricky, but once you get your head around it, I think you'll be fine to then do it on other hexagon blankets as well. So you've got that plus the border, which I think is really pretty. Then on the other side, I did a border, leaving it in a zigzag with the zigzag look, uphill and down dale. So these are my two favorite things, eyelet crochet and picot. So that's a really pretty border that you can use on anything, even a straight granny square blanket, you can use that one. So the next 3 hexagon projects I've got to do, I will do different joining methods and different borders. So I've actually got to come up with some more borders. Those ones were easy because they're my favorites. So we'll see what happens there, won't we? That'll be a good challenge for me. Now, I've been doing my grandson's blanket very quietly in the background, just bit by bit. And I'm currently doing a panel that has the loops on it, which is tedious, time-consuming, and you have to be so careful not to make your loops too much bigger than the others, but I will get there. So there's the back and loops on the front. The effect is just too good to go past, so that's why I thought I'll do it. Enough complaining, just get it done. You've probably seen my popcorn panel. I took that one away in the car. That also took me ages and ages. Whereas these ones are much quicker. Tapestry or mosaic crochet. I really like this one. There's diamonds. And this is a wave pattern in which I made an error and it was too far gone to take it back. I wasn't going to undo it. I forgot to put 4 in here. So there, 5 stitches, and that's 3. I forgot to put the 4, so it's a gentle wave. So this one's a bit more of a jagged wave. And then there is the surface stitch, which I really enjoy doing. It's nice and easy. Again, there's a tutorial in my video section for that one as well. So, order of play. Today's video is a catch up, let you know where I'm at, what things are happening. The next 2 videos will have to be the sampler blanket squares. Then the next video after that will be my mini skein hexagon blanket. So I made hexagons out of mini skeins. You get 3 of the little hexagons per 20 gram mini skein with enough left over to make a half hexagon if you need. I have it laid out on my lounge room floor and I'm going to show you some little video clips of what I'm up to with that, because that will be the next project after I pop up the squares. All right, I've set out this little baby blanket with the hexies. It's 7 rows alternating between 7 hexies and 6 hexies. Now I think I'm actually going to try making it a bit slimmer and longer because it's kind of the wrong way. It's more wide than long. So I'll see how that goes. This one used 47 hexagons and I did have leftovers. So that's probably because I did do it the other way originally. Oh, Minnie. Hello, darling. Now I've laid this blanket out in a different combination. So it's 6.5 hexagons per row and I've done 9 rows. And I'm much, much happier with the shape of this. I can see here there's a few that I need to move. These 2 look a bit too dark together and there's a few other spots, so I'll get to that. But I want to show you what I've come up with for the join. I thought that I really wanted to use the single crochet as the join for this blanket, but now I'm not so sure. This one is working through both stitches on the top of each side, and this one is working through the back loop only on each side. And I really am not liking this very much at all. So I thought I'll try something different. So I did a join. The first one was single crochet from the back, which you can see just here, and that's in both loops. And then I did single crochet in the back loops. Let me show you the end result. Initially I said, oh yeah, I don't mind that with this blanket, but then seeing this one, I think I like it much better. So I have a decision to make, you guys. So this one will be the next hexie project after I've done the 2 sampler blanket squares. I've got ladies waiting very patiently for those to come up. So I'd best get them done first and then we can get into this one and continue on our hexie series. I think that's about it for now. It certainly is enough to keep me on the hop. I don't know about you. Anyway, let me know what you're up to. Let me know what you're making. I hope that you're all well. I've had a yucky virus for the last 2 weeks that brought me undone, but I'm all better now and raring to go to get into things. Actually, I've got to admit, now I've still got my dyeing equipment sitting out on the kitchen bench. The day before I got sick 2 weeks ago, I really felt like getting into the dyeing again. So I was brought undone by a daycare virus, but you know, what can you do? You can't stop going near your grandkids. And I've just been looking at it ever since. So I really hope to get back to that soon. I do miss it, but I'll tell you what, I really need 8 arms. and maybe even 8 legs, or a whole lot more time that is useful time. When I say useful time, many of you might know what I'm talking about. If you live with chronic nerve pain or any of the chronic illnesses, you no doubt would have chronic fatigue as well. Now, where was I up to? My phone's telling me it's full. How can it be? It is. Anyway, what I wanted to say was just know that I am here to celebrate those small wins, those small joys, because I have to live that way too. We have to make a fuss over the little things, the little achievements, because what would life be? We can sit on the lounge and mope that we can't achieve as much as so-and-so does, but as long as we can achieve something. Don't you find that being here, living amongst the crochet community, in our crochet world and our crochet life, it really just ticks a lot of those boxes, because the smallest things are enjoyable. So how lucky are we? Just know I'm here with you about that. I totally understand, and that's the way I have to live my life too. To achieve what I have already on here, I do push myself and I do go over the line in the sand. I do spend the whole afternoon in bed, and then I'll do some editing while I'm at it. But just know that I've got your back. I understand. And for the others that don't have these problems, that is just fantastic. Enjoy every single moment of well-being. All right, I better go before my phone has another SPAC attack on me. I just want to say thank you to you all for your likes, your comments, your messages, your emails, for joining in, for being part of the community, for talking to me. It's wonderful. I'd best go. I will see you all again really soon. Next one will be the sampler blanket squares, and then we'll get back to our Hexie series. All right? Bye for now. Take care, everyone. I'll see you soon.